What's going on, y'all? It's Max of My Kind of Eats here for part 2 in Phuket Town, Phuket. Now, if you've been following along with this series, then you know this is the 6th collaboration with the Chef's Tour. Now, as you know, we've already met up with Peema, our guide for the day, about halfway through the tour. We've eaten a lot already, and there's still a lot to come, so we're gonna get you back to it. We're about to start off with a few delicious bowls of noodles. Now we're at the next spot. It's over 50 years old. Started as a cart with a man. Now it's been passed on to his daughters. They've got their own building. It's lunchtime. They are packed and they are famous for their noodles.
They still make it by themselves, so it has authentic flavor, right? This is Yen-tao-fo.
So we got 2 bowls of noodles here. We got the Yen-tao-fo, which is gonna be that pink sauce over there. That looks completely different than others I've had in Bangkok. And then we got the dry wonton noodles with the pork barbecue.
Nice. If you want more juicy, just add the broth, the soup, pork bone soup with this. Make it more juicy. A bit vinegar, better.
Went ahead and doctored our wonton noodles up. Give them a try. Beautiful noodles, probably one of the best noodles I've had today. That's so fresh, just melt in your mouth, nice and doughy, and got it spiced up nicely. Going with the wonton now. Nice long tail on that wonton, so it just slides down super easy. But as soon as you bite into the actual filling part, it just explodes with flavor. And there's a reason it's so good when they're waking up 3, 4 a.m. to come here, freshly make the wontons, freshly make the barbecue pork, and getting these noodles nice and fresh. Putting a lot of extra effort in just for this one bowl of noodles.
Yeah, Mexican.
That's a beautiful thing once you get that chili on every strand of noodle though. Aroy mak. And bowl number 2, I thought we had a lot in that last bowl, but this bowl is loaded with stuff.
Wait, sorry.
These noodles are absolutely thicker than my bed sheets I had last night in my hotel. Thick, doughy, hold on to all of that sauce. Now we're gonna go for the star of the show, which is the crispy prawn. The prawns have been kind of coated in batter and fried up. I love the batter they put it in because it's got so much actual jagged, rugged edges that you get that greater surface area, so you get more of a fry. Harder fry means more crunch. 2 delicious bowls of noodles, but when you come here, you want the extra order of the wontons and the prawn fritter. Oh my.
This is uncle who is 73 years old.
Destiny, literally as we finished those bowls of noodles, her favorite ice cream uncle was rolling by, hitting that bell. We heard it, so we had to stop him. I didn't realize it, but there's like 4 or 5 flavors in here. We got, looks like a vanilla, like a coffee. I hope the green's pandan, not mint. Strawberry and chocolate. 1, 2, 3, like 5. Yeah, 5 or something like that. This is perfect for that Phuket heat. You can just hear the ice crystals break as you dig into it. That's some cool down ice cream. Not creamy at all. It's got a high ice crunch texture into it. Like I said, perfect for this heat. Not too sweet to cool you off. So I don't know if y'all could hear Peema or not, but this uncle is 73 years old. You know, this little ice cream, little cart may not be here even next year. He may stop working, but it's been roaming around Phuket since the 2nd World War.
I will order the taco night. This is the 3rd generation to run this store. Hokkien spring roll. I am a fan of the 2nd generation.
ไม่ไอเดียมันหนังเละอยู่เลยมันโบมันโบโบมันถ้ามันลงมาแล้วไอเดียมันพออยู่เลยครับ
เรื่องนัดกันมารับอัน
Alright, and next we got the Hokkien style spring roll, aka popia. And of course this is a sauced up item, which you don't get in other areas, so we're about to just dump the sauce all over it. And he filled it up with the preserved radish, he had some shrimp, he had the barbecue pork, a little lettuce, a little ground peanut, and he had some fried little goodies he put in there as well. And we gave it a little extra dunk of that preserved radish sauce right on top, plus this sauce. It's like a fusion of so many types of popia I've had before. I can see popia from Penang, Malacca, Singapore, all coming together and kind of creating this one. Reminds me of a barbecue sauce, the way it's almost like dark molassesy. You gotta kick a heat to it, then you get that nice fried crunch in there. To be honest, the popia is not giving you a lot of flavor. It's giving you all the texture, the refreshingness, the crunchy. You get that doughy skin. It's not too thick, but not too thin. Fresh off that griddle though, so it's nice and hot. It's that sauce, so over 10 ingredients, and just making your taste buds fire. And got the satay here that has actually been marinating in a coconut milk and turmeric sauce for up to 2 days. And then you got the peanut sauce here, which is gonna have some coconut and chili. It's not gonna be like a pure peanut sauce you get from most places. I love that meat, super soft, tender. You see, you get the little charred bits on it as well. Overall, it's really good. The meat's soft, you get the nice char on it, tastes nice and fresh. And the dipping sauce, man. Nice coconut, creamy, a little oily and sweet. Needs a little bit more heat, but all in all, it's pretty darn good.
She
does the vermicelli noodles with the pork bone broth. Cooks it with a bunch of sugar cane in there. You get these pieces, you can just snack on them. Sweet, porky, meaty. So what we did, since she was about to sell out for a day, but the people behind us had the last bowl. We just ordered a really small one with a few pieces. We've eaten enough today.
The pig spine, how to say the backbone.
All right, let's give the soup base a try. Nice, peppery, porky. Using a lot of meat in it. Tastes actually like a broth. Got the saltiness, the meaty, the flavor. Not a lot of bones. It doesn't have a milkiness to it. And a nice kick of pepper, like everything else today, even the sweets. If you look up, fall off the bone tender, you get a picture of this. Wow. It's delicious. Like I said, I really love the big kick of pepper and pork combo, and then putting that sugar cane in there and cooking it. It just gives you enough sweetness to keep you craving it more and more and more. You don't leave any of this broth behind. You slurp it all up. Wow, and then of course gotta get something sweet. Got the shaved ice here with the jelly at the bottom. Those big chunks of ice really do cool you off. You get that nice kick of sweetness from the syrup, a little bit fruity, and then refreshing from that clear jelly. Gotta try both colors. That black jelly's a little bit denser than the white one. Kind of is formed together more. I like that white one, the way it just kind of easily breaks apart, coats your mouth, helps cool you down. Soap
ice cream because its shape is like soap, right? It has the paper. ไม่มี paper เหรอ มีไหม มี paper มีถูกต้องเนี่ย it has the paper wrap, right?
And I do believe I have a durian flavor if this smell is correct. You can always eat durian flavored ice cream. Completely different texture. This is almost like powder the way it just breaks off so easily, but loving the strong durian flavor. Oh, that brain freeze. And we made it to the last place. It's been open 27 years. And now to show you the diversity of Phuket, if we haven't already done that, this is actually a Muslim-owned and run place. So we got their super spicy beef soup here to try. And Peema just added another scoop of chilies. Just trying to make sure I actually get something spicy today. Break off some of that beef. Lots of chilies here. Nice, meaty, a little sourness to it. I think there may be some tamarind in there. Just a ton of black pepper. Everything today just has so much black pepper. This is nice, but the problem is I had the pork bone one before this. It just doesn't compare. That pork bone one was amazing. Joke's on me, I thought we were going just for the soup and this phone coffee, but of course there's like 18 more things. Good? I may like the coffee more than the tea, I don't know.
Firstly, right? Chicken curry with the right? It have eggplant and in Muslim style. Because it have a strong flavor, right? You have to eat it with the raw vegetable, pineapple. It could balance your flavor.
Talk about a curry sampler plate here. Gonna start with the fish, a little veg. Whoa. That fish curry is delicious. That pure curry paste texture. It's such an intense, fishy, funky flavor. Love that so much. Going back in with a scoop of the pineapple of it.
Have the holy basil too.
The fish one for me, still taking the first spot. I love the cashew for the umami-ness. It's actually made with the papaya, so you get a sweetness. What I enjoy about that is the big bitter component from it. You get that bitter, cuts through a lot of those flavors, cuts through everything that's been hanging out on my tongue. Really refreshes me. Y'all, this may never stop. She brought me out her favorite, a yellow fish curry with the papaya. Oh, I like that. It's a little spicy, a little funky, sour. Oh, I love that one. Got a little more heat to it. Both fish curries were phenomenal. Both fish curries take it home for me. Thank you so much to Peema for showing me around the day. 6.5 hours of eating, learning, and changing my mind about Phuket. I thought it was really just a big tourist zone, a place where people come and relax and just walk around a historic city, but there's so much more than that. I mean, look at the food we had. We had Burmese cuisine, we had pure Thai food, we had Baba food, we had Muslim influenced food. I mean, there's this plethora of cultures and traditions that are intertwined in this city, and a lot of beautiful food that you need to come try. Y'all, it's a Maxima kind of beats. I'll catch you at the next video from Kuala Lumpur.